Back, everybody. This video today is going to be finishing up the finger, and I just wanted to show you, because I didn't see it until I was editing this video a little while ago, that the previous day doing the beach creation, or 2 days prior, I got really some big splats that hit the front, went even inside. I still have to finish cleaning the inside of the machine, but I want to apologize because I switched to a chest cam for this video, and because I know a lot of people like that one. I said I haven't used that one for a while. When I looked at the footage, I saw that out this whole bottom window down here, you couldn't even see out of it. So yesterday when I was done, I brought it back over to my shop so I could wash it, and I just figured I didn't see the editing until just now. So this is in the morning, the next day. So I came out and I just wanted to show you that I did wash it yesterday. But I apologize for that. And one other thing on the sound, as you know, I speed up the video speed so that I can get more action shown in the same period of time, and in doing that I make the sound be the regular speed. That's why it doesn't match up. I used to put music to it, and I had a lot of people that said, we don't like the music, we'd rather hear the engine sound. So I can't make it go twice as fast without it sounding like chipmunks. So I split the audio. The audio is on regular speed, whereas the other is on double speed, and hence it doesn't always match up to the sound. I had somebody complain about that. So sorry, but I can't do both. I think that it's better to have the engine sound. I agree with those people. Tomorrow's video is going to be a drone. My son shot some drone video of this, what you're going to see right now, but of drone action of it. And that one's pretty good, and I'm going to put it all by itself because it's long enough and there's enough on there, and I think everybody likes the drone video. So tomorrow I'm going to do a drone all by itself. So that's just a little bit before this video starts, just so you know. I just didn't want you to think I left the windshield, or not the windshield, but the lower glass dirty. And again, sorry about that. Just a little update on my my grease guns. This is what I had, a Milwaukee M12 12 volt. Terrible gun. You can't pump a whole tube without it stopping. Gets like airlocked. You can push on it, you could vent it, you could do whatever you want. The only thing you can do is unscrew this, let it ooze out, turn it on until it comes out, put it back in, and then hopefully you can get through half the other tube. And I just got tired of that, so I just bought a Lincoln 24 volt 2 dual power. It's got a screen on it. It shows low power, and then it's got high, so it'll pump out like a tube in like 2 seconds. So I haven't tried it yet, but that's got to be better. So don't anybody buy that Milwaukee, because it's horrible. So I'll let you know how the Lincoln is, but I read good stuff on it, so I'm going to use it right now. right here I'm just scratching a line in the sand with a stick just to try to get the finger in a reasonably straight or perpendicular line off the shoreline. I should have got some orange paint, but that was too far away, so I just used the stick. But it worked pretty good because from this angle, it's hard to know where to place it over on that side in order to keep it straight. There's another piece of the drag line I dug up. And look what I found there. That was a brand new chain about 2 years ago that I lost when I was using the dozer to slope this section of the bank, and it slid off the floorboard. And I tried to find it, couldn't find it. So I found it now. It's a little bit corroded, but not too bad. It'll clean up pretty good. This is actually the next day, which was Saturday. Yesterday, at the end of the day, my cousin from Florida came to visit, and he said, "Oh, I want to dig a hole." So he came to visit at the end of the day, so I stopped. And I'll make a separate video of him trying out the excavator. I think it'll make for an interesting video. So I'll put that one up later on, maybe in the week. But so I'm actually starting this on Saturday morning, and which worked out well because my son was home and he was able to get up the drone, and you'll see it in a few shots here. You'll be able to see the drone, but that'll give you a hint of what tomorrow's video will be after this. I'm just going to put up the whole drone video by itself. And maybe I'll do a little narration over it, but I'll put that one to music, so at least that one will make it a little bit more relaxing to watch and sit back and watch the action with some music. But figured I'd just give you a little insight on why the sunlight looks different now than it did right before in the previous clip. Shot right there gives you a good look at all the layers. You got the red clay, you got the tan, you've got white, you got everything except it's orange. Sorry, it's orange. Here's a little walking tour on the end of the second day. It was really the third day, but it was only a couple hours. My cousin came to visit and I stopped, but so this is really Saturday. But close enough, it was just 2 days. So still needs to be bladed off. I tracked it in. You can see I'm down about a foot. So I'll get the tractor out here with the blade. And I've got to fill in from down this side. I'll come down the ramp over there, come down over here and fill this in. Hard to see from that side. I should have sprayed some lines on the ground. Would have made it easier for me, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to look like it's made out of concrete, or I mean, it should look natural. So here's the view. There's the geese. They don't know it yet, but they'll like this over here. Goose Mountain right across the way. Looking down towards the dam. So next week, all this stuff is going to go. I'm going to bury the remnants of the trees that we had from the bonfire, and I'm going to slope these banks. All the dirt that's down there, I'm going to get on top of that, flip it back up, dig some more out probably if I need it, because that one's pretty steep over there. Burn those piles. I'll get a shot of that when I do it. And then after that, be back on the North Road. That'll be a long way down, but at least it gave a little bit of a diversion, no pun intended. So here's looking back that way. Well, it's got a little slope to it, which is good. This way the water will run down. But I'm going to build up what I'm standing on a little bit. And here's my Grand Canyon over on that side. So you can see how much dirt I took out. I mean, I was way out. I was way out over here. So I dug it down 8-10 feet. So that's pretty good. That's a good slope right there. That's the slope I'm going to do, is right there. So that'll go all the way across. The beach will be there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up this dirt and I'm going to pile it up where the beach will be. So this way I'll have a reserve, and then I can just move it and use it as I need it. And then I'll make the, like I said, I'm going to make the beach last. And I'm going to put the floating docks back in on those poles over there. And so that's that. I'll take a walk down below and I'll show you one from down there. Well, I left this video of me making the last narration video in because at the end of it I say that I am going to go down below and take a video for you of what it looks like below, so just so you can see that I do what I say, because I hate when I say something and then it doesn't happen. Apparently that video did not record, or I deleted it. So I bend down, I show the chain that I picked up that I told you I found afterwards. So that's kind of why I left this clip in there, so you could see that I did do that. But unfortunately, it didn't record.